Courage is.
Courage is.
Courage is.
Courage is.
Saying yes to going on a retreat.
The moment that our retreatants arrive at the retreat center, our team goes out to welcome them and embrace them, and to embrace them as sisters.
A lot of the women actually who arrive on Saturday morning who have never made a retreat in their lives, some of them don't even know what a retreat is. And they come very nervous and they tell us, I'm really nervous. What are you guys going to do with us? Just that first step, walking in the door, saying yes to the retreat, is a big step of courage for a lot of the women.
Having the courage to get in a car with someone they never met, going to a place they've never been, sharing their stories, sharing their faith. For me, that seems like that's tremendous courage.
It got me out of my comfort zone. I took the opportunity, and all it's doing is feeding me more and more and more and more.
Courage is.
Walking with one another.
It's being able to continue to put one foot in front of the other and to have hope.
Moving on in spite of the trials and tribulations you go to.
Courage is.
Choosing to be vulnerable.
Women sharing and showing their pain and joy, and there's no judgment.
You can come as you are. Let me tell you, if those sisters and the women that come to support that program, overnight retreat, if we had to act a certain way and I couldn't be myself, I don't think I would still be with ISP. They accept me for who I am.
We accept people with open arms. We judge no one.
Courage is.
Listening for God's voice.
The love that I felt for these women, I knew came from beyond me.
God seems to be telling me all the time, yes, this is what I want you to be doing. This is where I want you to be.
Courage is
asking for help.
When I help someone else, it helps me in the process because it reminds me that I was there at that stage too.
Courage is
sharing my story.
I'm aware of the trust that the retreatants show to the volunteers in sharing their stories.
Oh, it's pretty wonderful. We listen to women's stories.
Sometimes we don't have an answer for people, being able to sit there and listen to them, talk to them.
Through the bond of sharing and prayer.
Being vulnerable to let others know me and to see the real person that God has made me to be today.
Courage is
believing in change.
It has totally transformed me. I can say that for sure.
Women of deep faith, having moved from feeling very judged by God to experiencing God in a more loving way.
ISP has transformed my life. I am no longer the person that I used to be.
ISP has taught me that I do have inner wisdom. I do have something to share. My story is important.
To see them come forward and change is really, it draws me back again and again and again.
I have stayed the course, not by my own merit, but by that power greater than me.
At the end of every retreat, I am just amazed at the transformation that I see not only in our retreatants, but in our team members. I know that this cannot be because of us, although we may be the conduits, but it's really the Holy Spirit's work during the retreat to bring about enormous transformation among all of us. And the proof of this transformation is to see that so many of our retreatants do go on to long-term sobriety, to being reunited with their families, regaining custody of their children, and being gainfully employed, living lives of dignity and worth.
How many times is he saying there, do not be afraid? Over and over and over again. It's something worth repeating. For me to repeat anyway, I'll tell you that much. So.